Okay. Have you ever been into your deep thoughts wondering how the universe came from nothing? Many people have been there and they have their own options, but there's only one answer, and I am going to talk about it today. At the end of this discussion, you will be able to learn how the universe came from nothing. According to Cross, the video says, he says, our time on Earth is much more precious. According to Joshua Filmer, he says the Big Bang is supported by a plethora of evidence. Many scientists say that the universe came from nothing. Some scientists say it came from quantum. Quantum allows a universe to form from nothing. All the stars in the galaxies are made 100% matter. According to Lawrence Krauss, that made the subject become very interesting after Einstein talks about God and the three different universes on Earth. The universes are open, closed, and flat. The universe has this, and I will talk about that after I get done talking about God. He talks about God sometimes, but not all the time, but he says that God is not necessary. God is unnecessary. And you can't have God, you can't say that God doesn't exist, because he doesn't know either, and we don't know either. None of us know, and we can't prove that he doesn't exist. Lawrence says that you don't need God, and we can't really judge him about that either. There is a such thing called matter and antimatter. The world we live in is matter, not antimatter. Everything we do is matter. Every time we create a quark, somehow we can also create an anti-quark. Einstein came up with so many things, and he was the first one to come up with the universe, or even think about the universe. If you didn't learn anything from this, please remember that all of us came on this earth for a reason. And one more question. Do you think the universe have things that we can't see? Well, I'm going to answer it now. Yes. And that is called the observant universe. The universe has things that we cannot see, which is pretty amazing. You can see the stars, but it's more than that. What we really need to focus on this earth is the gravity. Gravity is the main important thing, and gravity weighs the universe like empty space use. We can measure things on Earth without having to go on space, which is pretty cool. The radius is 4.6 billion light years for us to be able to see, but just the stars. And back to this, I made a illustration, and is the Big Bang Theory for the theory of how the universe came from nothing. So on the bottom, it has approximately 13.7 billion years ago from now to approximately 22 billion years from now. So right here is the Big Bang. Right here where this little part is the inflation. Right here is the acceleration expansion. These 4 dots are really important, but this dot right here, this is where we are, and this is very, very important. The first dot is the formation of the atoms. The second dot is the galaxy formation. The third one is the star formation process. And the fourth one is the solar system form. If we come over here, there are 2 dots, and those are like the little galaxy things. This is the galaxy being destroyed. And these little sparks are really important as well. This back dot behind this little squiggly line is the atoms ripped apart. The dot before the squiggly line is the Earth exploding, and that part is really important as well. This last part on the bottom right here is the solar system breaking apart. And I really think this is the easiest way to figure out how the universe came from nothing. Everyone should look at this, and this is really cool.